morning students, welcome to the class. In the last class, we had started the lesson 6, the flower children. In this lesson, we had seen that a man who loved flowers had a good garden. In his garden, he had many flowers, but he loved chrysanthemum the most. He had chrysanthemum flowers in many colors. Every day, he take care of the flowers. But one day, he was ill. When he was ill, he was not able to look after his flowers. He wanted to go to the garden, but he was not able to do that. So, very sadly, he sat near the window and he looked at the garden. One day, he saw that some children were playing there. They were in good garments. He thought that they might have crumbled his flowers. So he was angry with them. But after some time, he understood that they were not crumbling the flowers. Very carefully, they were dancing around the flowers. They were spirits. They came from the air and they were going to the air. They flew towards him and they came near to him and asked him what had happened to him. He told them that he was sick, so he was not able to look after the garden. That's why he was unhappy. The children said goodbye to him when he was tired. And the next day, again they came. Again they asked him, how was his health? Again he told them he was not feeling well. And they were singing and dancing in the garden. He liked their dance and their songs. The remaining part we will read now. He sadly shook his head, for he knew that he was growing weaker day by day. Day by day, he felt that he was going weaker. Then one of the fairy children sprang into the air and floated in through the open window. In her hand, she held a leaf, and in the leaf were some sparkling drops of dew. Two new words are there, sparkling and dew. Sparkling means sending out flashes of light. Sparkling means sending out flashes of light. And dew means tiny drops of moisture formed in the night. Tiny drops of moisture formed in the night. That is dew. In her hand she held a leaf, and in the leaf were some sparkling drops of dew. He saw some sparkling drops of dew in the leaf. These are the dew drops from some of your own flowers, she said. Drink them, and you will soon be well. She said to the man, drink it, and soon you will be better. To please the fairy child, the man took the leaf and from it drank the drops of dew. He didn't want to drink it because he knew that he would not be getting better. But he wanted to please the child, so he drank it. That is right. Now you will soon be well, said the fairy with a smile. When he drank the dew drops, the fairy child told him, that is right. Now you will soon be well. All the other fairy children cried from below the window, yes, you will soon be well. You will soon be well. All the children told him that you will soon be well. But he didn't believe. At the time, the man did not think of it more than a pretty game. He thought that this also is a game. He drank the dew drops only to please his little friends. He drank it because he wanted to please the little friends. But he soon found that they were right in what they said. From that day, he began to get better quickly. That day onwards, he began to get better. Before a week had passed, he was out among his dearly loved flowers once more. Before a week, he got better and he was able to go to his garden again. But as soon as he was well, the fairy children came no more. When he started to go to his garden, he started to take care of his garden. The fairy children didn't come. He was sorry, for he missed their merry ways and bright voices. Miss means feel sad without somebody. I miss my parents. feels sad without somebody. That is miss. So here, he was sorry, for he missed their merry ways and bright voices. The days passed by and grew into years. And as the years too passed, the man grew old and weak. Years passed. The man grew old, and when he grew old, he was weak. But still he tended his flowers as best as he could. But at that time also, he tended his flowers. He took care of his flowers. Still he loved them more than anything else. He loved the flowers more than anything else. At last illness came, and he lay upon his bed, sick and alone. He was alone. He was living alone. He had flowers in his garden. Flowers were his friends. And when he grew old and weak, illness came to him. And he lay upon his bed. He was sick and he was alone. Then once more came the fairy children to cheer and comfort him. At that time again, the fairy children came to him. Now they danced and sang about his bed, for he was too weak to sit at the window. Now he was not able to sit at the window. So the fairy children came near his bed, and they sang and danced around his bed and watched them in the garden among the flowers. He was not able to watch the flowers. Last time I was ill. Last time I was ill. You brought me dewdrops from the flowers, and I was well. He told the fairy children, last time when I was ill, you brought me dewdrops from my flowers, and I was well. When I drank it, I was well. Can't you bring me dewdrops now? He asked. He asked the fairy children, can you bring me dewdrops again? But they replied. They told him, you are old and very ill. Now you are old. You grew old now, and you are ill also. The dewdrops from the flowers you love will not cure you now. The dewdrops from the flowers you love will not cure you now. Cure means bring a person back the health. Cure. Bring a person back to health from the illness. The fairy children told that now it cannot cure you. So we have come to carry you away to the land of spirits in which we live. Now we came to you to take you with us to our land. There we will sing and dance and play for you, just as we used to sing and dance among the flowers in your garden. You will feel no pain anymore. The fairy children told him that now we came to you to take you with us, where we are living. You will feel no pain anymore. You will not feel any pain. Even as they spoke, a gentle wind blew in at the window. It carried the old man's spirit up into the clouds. All around him flew the spirit children, so that he felt no fear at being carried into the air. Here you see, children, the man died, and the spirits took his souls with them. They loved the old man who had cared for them so well when they grew as flowers in his garden. So, the story is over now. A good story. Children, read this lesson at least 3 times and try to understand the lesson. In the next class, we will discuss the question answers. Thank you.